gonna do some feet. I always love to do the back tops of my feet. It just feels amazing. It's such a good stretch. It stretches from there all the way, well, the top of the toes all the way up to there, and then it kind of goes up there a little bit. Depends on how much you're stretching it. Just, oh my God, it just feels so good. I like it. All right, and then the fascia right there, the foot fascia, because we don't want fasciitis, which is inflammation of the fascia. We just want to get the fascia stretched and happy, because fascia, oh, I was out to dinner with 2 doctors, and one of them said that the skin was the largest organ of the body, and I said, no, it's not. And both of the doctors said, yes, it is. I said, no. I said, look it up. It's fascia. Fascia is in between and in and around pretty much every part of your body. It's crazy. Fascia is a thing, you know, when you eat red meat and it's got gristle in it, that's fascia. When you eat a chicken and there's a little white thing that is underneath the skin, fascia. And we have it in our muscles, around our muscles. It's incredible. Okay, I'm just stretching my wrists, doing a little movement here. Oh, that feels good. Stretching my whole wrists. Oh my God. So this has grown. I don't know if you can see it. It used to be like, I think I've grown like an inch just in this muscle. It's so goofy, but I've been working out. I like it. Stretching the shoulder. This is great. I like to do this before I go to bed. So I'm keeping both legs straight, and I'm just lifting this foot and putting my chin to my toe. That feels very good. I like the movement, and you just don't get this kind of stretch very often, especially with that movement. Okay, gonna do a little exercise for the rhomboids. You can do the rhomboids. This is kind of like a fly. I guess maybe a fly's like that, right? Back fly. Anyway, whatever. It just feels good. And you could do it with your arms like this. You could do it with your arms like this. They get a little bit different. So I'm starting here. It gets the rhomboids. It gets the rear delts. And I think it might get the serratus. Anyway, I love it. I'm going to try. I wasn't doing it right. You don't want to let go of the tension if you can. So you keep the tension. So you're constantly telling the muscle's constantly engaged, which is then telling the brain, give that muscle some energy, give that muscle some love, give that muscle some nitric oxide, give that muscle some HGH. That's what the brain is saying. Oh, that's good. Ooh. This is a little shoulder stretch. I think I'm hitting things. Oh. It's a beautiful day. Oh, the sky is blue. The trees are green. Lots of butterflies today. And then I'm going to hold it a little closer, and I'm going to just stretch my pecs. So I'm just, so I'm letting it pull my hands towards each other, which is excellent. And you can kind of move it around to get different parts of your shoulder and pecs. It also stretches the bicep a bit. Oh, that is so good. Oh my God, I love that. That is so good. These little cork balls, I'm just gonna, I don't do it on here because it messes that up, but you just get them under your feet. Oh, they feel so good. Oh, that feels good. Those are great. I'm going to do it on my hand too. Because that, when do you ever get your hand massaged like this unless you're in hand therapy, which I used to be in. And still, it's not as much as this. I loved my hand therapy, but this is excellent. I'm going to try my forearms. It doesn't, oh, it's not quite right. There's probably a better way to do the forearms. I don't have the right angle. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Can I? Just gonna move. Okay, we're just gonna go around anyway. This is just a hamstring dynamic stretch. So I'm lifting up, getting the thing so it's straight, and I'm just gonna go over it and back. And I'm working to get a little bit of an arch in my lower back. So I'm putting my chin towards my toes. Oh, that feels so good. I love it. God, it feels good to move the body, doesn't it? I mean, our bodies are meant to be moving. Think of how it used to be. Before we all had civilization, we were outside all the time, moving our body, getting things to make a fire, getting things to make, whatever, arrows, ways to get food. Oh my God. Okay, so first I'm just pulling my knee back, way back, and then I'm going to squeeze my glutes and put my my pubic bone up. So I'm trying to get a posterior pelvic tilt while I'm in this position. Oh. That is crazy good. Most people do not stretch their quads and their hip flexors enough. And I gotta say, I like it. I like doing it. I like stretching them so much. So again, I'm pulling it back as far as I can, and now I'm squeezing my glutes to get a posterior pelvic tilt, which means I'm bringing my pelvic bone, this little bone right there, bringing that bone forward. That makes the stretch way more intense. Amazing. That feels so good. Okay. This is a shoulder stretch. I will use this and this. Okay. Okay. Let me grab it so it's safe, not over my face. Okay. I'm trying to keep my ribs in now that I think of it. Oh, that is intense. Oh, God. Okay. Gonna stretch my shoulders over here as well. Oh, this is a paper bag. Must have fallen. I use paper bags to do CO2 breathing to get, more CO2, so I'm more CO2 tolerant. And it's hard to find good paper bags that are not too stiff. So anyway, those are great. And I breathe into them, and I breathe in for about 2 minutes, and then my body gets a high level of carbon dioxide, and then when I breathe out, my body feels energized. Do not do it at night. I think it's also good if you have panic. I don't have panic, but if you have panic and you breathe into a paper bag, that also helps. The same principle. Anyway, you get that whole weird lecture because it fell. Okay, I'm going to do PNF, so I'm pushing down on the bar, trying to bring my head towards the cajon. And then I'm coming up, and then gonna just relax into it. Okay, pushing again. Oh, that is good. Excelente. Well, this is here, so I might as well just massage my back for a moment. Why not? Oh. Oh, that feels good. This is for the top of the toes. I just bring my hands over, keep my legs straight, and then I'm just, again, trying to bring my chin to my toes. But I am pushing my toes down. It's similar to the stretch on the back of my feet, but this one gets the top of the feet even more in a different way. All right, I feel warmed up. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Ugh.